Okay, so this little lady might not make it to Zumba tonight because the questions are rolling in already. Let's get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so Sarah from Kunkletown, PA wants to know how my eyes got so big. I know they're pretty great, aren't they? They're so bright. Well, Sarah, aside from my recent eye lift, it's probably because when I go to Starbucks, I have Adderall with my coffee because I have to keep up with my children because they're little bastards. Jack from Philadelphia wants to know if I'm seeing anybody. Oh, Jack. Well, Jack, as you know, I am extremely unhappily married, and I'm also having a very committed affair with the 18-year-old boy at Starbucks, so I don't think I have room for anybody else right now. Victoria from an undisclosed location wants to know how much my lip injections were. Oh, really, Victoria? I will have you know that out of all the fake things on my body, because trust me, there are quite a few fake things, these lips are all natural, baby. Mwah. Now, my hair color, my fingernails, my bra size, and my love for my husband, well, those things aren't natural at all. Kylie and Ryan want to know what made me decide to start documenting my whole entire life. I guess what made me want to start doing videos was the fact that my life is actually pretty wonderful, and I think a lot of people would be jealous over it. And because as a woman, we have a massive insecurity where we always want someone to be jealous of us. So this really gratifies me on that level. Christopher from the Dominican Republic wants to know how my bike tour went because he saw I recently did a bike tour. Well, Christopher, what exactly are you doing? Stalking me? It's a little creepy, but I don't mind because I like the attention. Just to follow up my recent bike tour snap, I'd like to clarify that my ass feels completely numb. I mean, my ass feels so numb that I wouldn't even notice if I was sitting on the barista's lap. Zach wants to know if I get bored a lot. Sometimes I get bored, Zach, but when I do, I just open a bottle of wine and I Google pictures of The Rock, and that usually takes care of everything. Rebecca from Bedminster, New Jersey wants to know if my mother approves of my videos. I mean, really, that's not even a good question, Rebecca. I mean, obviously you know that my mother doesn't approve of anything that I do at all. That's why instead of Mother's Day flowers, that bitch is getting an expensive cactus in the mail. He wants to know if I would marry a bald guy. I kind of already did. YOLO. And this is the thing about bald men. At least his head is shiny enough that I can check out my reflection when he's trying to be on top. Raquel from Philadelphia wants to know why boys who are small actually think they're big. See, it's actually a psychological thing. They think if they say it, we'll believe it. But we're not going to fall for their wizardry. Any girl with a little creativity and an iPhone can measure that thing. Monty from New York wants to know what's my favorite movie and why. The answer is simple. It's Magic Mike. And if you have to ask why, it's because you probably turned the volume up when you watched it. Just watch that shit on mute. Jermaine wants to know why women at the club act like they don't want it when they really do want it. Well, Jermaine, that's a rapist's mentality, actually. Maybe you should go talk to somebody about that. Not saying you raped anybody, but maybe you should. Actually, if we're acting like we don't want it and we really do want it, it's because we don't want you to feel wanted, because then you'll stop trying like my husband. Sharos wants to know, what do I do to keep myself from being in love with a lying, cheating piece of shit? Well, that's a good question. And I have a good answer. Just start dating women, because all men are lying, cheating pieces of shit. All right, everyone, that's all the time I have for questions. It's Zumba time. Somebody's got to keep this ass tight. God bless America. Thanks for watching. Jesus, God, this Q&A doesn't want to end. Lonnie D wants to know, who's my favorite child? Well, Lonnie D, that's simple. My favorite child is Emily because she runs away a lot and gets in strangers' cars. I don't have to deal with her when she's gone. She's kind of like a dog. She always finds her way home anyway. Now, Jessica from New Jersey wants to know what color the pool boy's underwear was this morning. Well, Jessica, the answer's actually pretty simple. It's my pool boy, so he didn't have any underwear on. Duh. My number one fan, Darla, wants to know how I have such perfect eyebrows. Well, Darla, it's a very complicated procedure. It involves kerosene, hot wax, a chainsaw, and a scalpel, but they look awesome afterwards.